You won't believe the top 25 tool deals that I found on Amazon's Prime Big Deal Days. Check these out. If you want to check any of these tools out for yourself, I'll put a link in the description and the pinned comment to help you find them easier. Let's go. First up, one of the most popular tape measures on the market, and as well as one of the most popular I've shown on the channel, is the Fast Cap 16 foot, which I think is the perfect size tape measure, lefty righty. This thing is fantastic. It's 55% off, all the way down to only $7.99. If you don't have one of these, you got to check it out. Next up, this is a hot deal, 55% off. Also, I think it's regular price $249 down to $99, and this is the DeWalt XR oscillating multi-tool combo kit. So you're getting the battery, the charger, and the tool for only $99. Really good deal. Next up, Bora's wood lumber storage racks. I have two of these in the shop. You can put up to 600 pounds per rack on these things, or 100 pounds per level. I have mine full and they have never budged. They're just amazing, especially at this price. They are regular price $49 all the way down to $39. It's a no-brainer to pick these up if you need some. Yeah, I've got a running list of these tool deals on my website. You got to go check it out after this video, of course. Go to 731woodworks.com and click on that Amazon big deal sale right there. And as you see, I am continually updating this list, and there are a bunch, and I mean a bunch of tools that I can't fit into this video, and you got to go check out these deals because some of these are some of the best of the year. Next up, the very popular Kreg K4 Pocket Hole Jig. This thing was $99. Now it's all the way down to $64. This is the K4, one of the best pocket hole jigs they've made, other than the K5 that got discontinued. But this one is a great solid option if you need a pocket hole jig. Next up, one of my favorite squares on the market. This is the DFM small Carpenter square. This thing was $55 all the way down now to $37. Just a solid deal on one of the best squares on the market, made in the USA. You got to check out DFM. And they also have one of the other favorite squares of mine is the DFM small square and center finder. Now, what makes this kind of unique is it has a little center finder function with those two pins. So on smaller stocks, you can find the center extremely easily. I like that a lot. And it's just a great little tiny square if you want to check the ends of chisels and inside of boxes and things like that. It's just a great option. Was $34, only $19. Next up, one of my most common questions I get on the channel is, where do you get hardwood online? Quality hardwood that you can depend on. I've worked out this deal with Old Log and Sawmill. They're here in Arkansas with me. They will ship these kits. These are our wood kits that we've come up with. We're talking sweet gum, walnut, cedar, and more. You got to check these out. Now, these are charcuterie kits, and what you can do with these, if you've ever seen my video on the charcuterie kits, is you can go check this out. You can cut these into different shapes and then just put some board butter or something all like that on there, and then you got a charcuterie board. It's really easy, especially with the holidays coming up. This is a perfect time to get them. All these kits are going to ship for free as well. Or if you are into epoxy and things like that, you can make these serving trays out of the epoxy and these wood kits because they have like the live edge on there. You pour that epoxy in there, makes a really, really beautiful board like you see here. Again, go check these out. I'll put a link in the description to these wood kits, and there's a bunch to choose from here. Next up, one of the best routers on the market is the Bosch 1617. This is the fixed and plunge base. This is a great deal. It was $249, dropping it all the way down to $189 if you don't have a router, especially one like this, a 2¼ horsepower. You can use this in a router table. You can use this as a plunge base or a fixed base. Just a good all-around router, $189. This is a no-brainer. Or if you're a DeWalt fan, you got to check out DeWalt's router here. There's also down to not also, but it also was $249, but it's down to $199. So just $10 more than the Bosch version. Also a great option with the fix and a plunge base. It just depends on what brand you want. You can't go wrong with either one of these. If you need a router and a router table, Skil has this on sale for $151. It was $199. This is a great little router table setup. I wasn't a huge fan of the fence for jointing, but every other operation, it worked perfectly fine. I had a whole review on the channel on this one. And as far as the router goes, just an all-around great router. For $151, this is a good little setup. And of course, you're going to need some router bits if you get one of these routers, or if you don't have any router bits, or if you just want to add two. This Bosch router set was $70, now down to $60. You get 15 very common router bits. Next up is a Wind track saw. This thing was $119, discounted all the way down to $82 for the prime sale. This is a good option if you just need to break down sheet goods and things like that. You can pick up a set of Powertech or Wind tracks to go with this. Again, only $82. Or if you don't need a track saw or don't care for one, you just need a straight edge to cut, you got to check out Bora. They got this straight edge here. Was $104. This is a clamping straight edge, so it'll clamp to your sheet goods and things like that. You can see right here, it'll go all the way down the sheet of plywood. You just use that as a straight edge for your circular saw to break down those sheet goods. It was $104, now down to $74. Also, Bora has this Bora 5-piece NGX Deluxe kit. Your circular saw fits in that carrier, and then it attaches to that track. It just basically makes your circular saw into a track saw. This was $179, down to $149 for this entire kit. Again, you can use that as a straight edge as well. Next up, a set of Forstner bits from Irwin. I have this set, and I've had it for years. I think this is one of the best beginner sets on the market. You're getting 14 Forstner bits in this set that goes from like 1/4 inch all the way to 2 inch, if I'm not mistaken. $34. It was $54. I gave you like $54, $55 when I bought mine. $34 is an amazing deal for this set. Before we get to the rest of the deals, we are also joining in on the Prime Day fun. Go to 731woodworks.com. If you use the code PRIME2024, you'll save 25% off anything in our store. That includes our Woodworkers Chronicle, which is where you track your orders and your customers and things for woodworkers. This is a project planner and order tracker for woodworkers. You got to check that out. Or also board butter, any of our plans, 25% off. Prime 2024 is the code. It does end on October 9th at midnight, so hurry. Next up is the DeWalt DW735X planer. This is the best benchtop planer on the market as far as I'm concerned. This was $799. Now it's down to $618. Now this isn't the lowest I've seen it. It has dropped down to about $599 here and there, but we're talking $18, $19. We're splitting hairs there at this price point. $618 is still a great deal if you're in the market. I wouldn't really worry about trying to hold out for a better deal. If I was in the market for this, I'd go ahead and pick it up. But if you need it, $618 is a solid deal. Next up is the MCraft Grabber Pro. If you know what the micro jig gripper is, this is a very similar to that. It's going to keep your hands away from that blade. It also has that little cleat on the back to help you push through the cut. Just a good solid option here. It was $39 all the way down to $29. If you don't have one of these, it's a good idea to pick one up. Next up, a Wind dust collector was $349, down to $279. And what makes this one so great is 1,300 CFM, so you get a plenty of volume there. 14 amp, 5 micron filtration, which is really, really good. And then also 50-gallon bag there. Going to hold a bunch of sawdust. Next up is the Jessa Master Lift 2 router lift. This is, I think, the lowest price I've ever seen this on Amazon. It's down to $216. It was $400 or $399, all the way down to $216 for this prime sale. Just a great, solid option, especially if you want to build your own router table. We have plans for that. Again, Prime 2024 gets you 25% off of these plans, and you custom fit or you custom cut the top to fit the router lift. As you see here, it would work perfect in there. Also, if you want to pick up the project plan pack for the shop that has work tables and miter stations, crosscut, sled, all that, also 25% off. If you don't have a set of these, buy them today. This is a 12-piece positioning squares. These are perfect for whenever you start trying to put together cabinets and things like that. These are a lifesaver. You just clamp them into the corner of your cabinets, things like that, and it will just hold them square while you get everything attached. They were $36, down to $23. Again, this is a must-buy if you don't have a set. One of the best table saw deals I found on this sale is the Skill Heavy Duty Worm Drive table saw. This is a very highly rated table saw. Was $649 all the way down to $511. It does come with that rolling stand, as you see there, built into it. Just a solid option for a table saw if you're in the market. The Powertech Crosscut Sled is also down to $149. Says at lowest price in 30 days. I think when I bought this, it was $120, but it sold out, and it was sold out for months. It come back in stock just a few weeks ago, and it come back at $175 and has been there. And so now they've dropped it to $149 for this prime sale. Still a good option if you need a crosscut sled for your table saw and you don't want to build one. Also, check out the Incra High Definition 1000 miter saw. This is off Amazon deal, but it's still a great deal. I had to share it with you. It was $175. You're going to use the code Acme Days, and it's going to bring it down to $149. Anything at Acme is free shipping over $199. So there will be shipping, but it's like $6 and change. If you need some parallel clamps, these Bora 4-piece set, you're getting 218, 224, 1,100 pounds of clamping force. They were $149. Now they're all the way down to $119. 4 clamps, $119. Good deal. Before we get to the rest of the deals, be sure and sign up for my text alerts. Text the word deals, 731-207-7151. I text out the best of the best tool deals so you don't miss any. Not going to spam you. I don't text late or super early. I want to make sure you get the best deal on tools possible, and that's the best way to find out. You can also go to the website, 731woodworks.com, and click on the tool deals button, and you're going to see all of my tool deals that I post there. But don't forget about that running list on Amazon that is here. My favorite portable workbench. I have 2 of these. I use them all the time, especially when you just need a little extra space to put stuff or just to work on stuff. Take them outside to cut stuff. These were $149. They rarely go down to $99. They are $99. A lot of times you'll see them on sale for $119. These are $99. Again, I've got 2 of them. They actually clip together on the edges there. I'm pointing at my screen like you can see it. These little things, little tabs there will hold these together. So if you get more than one, you can join them together, and it just makes a good option. And they fold up flat, and you can get them out of the way, which is what I really love about them, because they're also double the sawhorses. They're just one of the better work tables I've seen. I put 600 pounds on mine, and they held up like a rock. You're not supposed to, but I did. They're just great little tables for $99. Next up is the DeWalt DWS 780, probably the top of the line DeWalt miter saw on the market. They've got it discounted to 15%. It was $649 down to $549. However, you can also use the code Acme Deals and get it even further down, all the way to $466 on the best miter saw that DeWalt makes. Not bad. If you're looking for some Milwaukee deals, check this out. This is 15% off through the prime sale, and also it was $599 down to $509. Now, this is the new cordless router. I did a review on this. Extremely powerful. You get the plunge base, you get the fixed base. Just a great solid option, especially for Milwaukee fans. And it comes with a battery and a charger. Just a good deal. 15% off right now. Check out the Carhart work apron I found over at my friends at Dungarees. This thing is on sale for 30% off. It was $39, now down to $27.99. If you need a work apron for the shop with that classic Carhart material, this is a good option for $28. If you're in the market for some work boots, also at Dungarees, we got Thorogood work boots on sale, and there's several different styles to choose from. Doesn't matter if you like lace up or the pull on, whatever your style is, whatever you prefer, you're going to get some nice deals on these Thorogood boots. Links in the description for all this stuff. Don't forget, go to 731woodworks.com to see a bunch more tool deals. Click on that Amazon deals page right there. You're going to find hundreds of tool deals here that's going to save you a lot of money. Go check it out. 731woodworks.com. I'll see you on the next one.